Here's how to change your Gmail name. That's the name that shows up when you send email and the other person sees who it's from. We can change this in Gmail settings. I'll also show you how to do it on your phone. Now, it won't be in the Gmail app. They don't let you change your name there, but I'll show you how to access the desktop version of the website on your phone if you're on your phone right now. First, we'll start on the desktop version of the site. There's going to be a little settings icon here in the top right. We're going to click on that, and that's your quick settings. We need to see all settings. So we're going to go inside See All Settings, and then from here, we're going to go to Accounts and Import. Inside of here, there's this little section that says Send Mail As. You're probably not going to see all of these different addresses. You're probably just going to see one. And when you see that one address or any of these addresses, you can edit the info. Part of the info is the name. So when we go to Edit Info, it's going to pop open this little window here. And inside of this window, we can edit the name on our account. So this usually pulls from your Google account name, which I'll show you how to change that too. But you can actually use a separate name specifically for an email here in Gmail. So if I wanted to use, I don't know, maybe I'll just use the name Bob. And you could put in a last name here if you want to as well. But I'm going to put in Bob, and it's going to be used at this email address. So once we put that in, we just go save our changes. And now you can see that when I send email, it'll be sent from Bob. Now, the Google account name is going to be on your Google account where you have to manage that. So sometimes that pulls into Gmail. So if you want to make this change on both to make sure your Google account also has that same name, then we're going to go up to the upper right into our profile picture, and we can manage our Google account from here. It's going to take us to the Google account settings. On the left-hand side, we're going to find personal info. When we click on that, we're going to see name right here. So all we have to do is click on that, and we can change our name. So when we change our name, it's going to ask us a first name and a last name. If I wanted this to just be Bob and have no last name, I believe I can just hit spacebar on that to put something in. Let's try it without entering anything. So no space or anything. We're going to save this. I believe it. Okay, it does let us do that without the last name. I didn't know if it was going to make us have to have a last name. So you can just have your first name if you want to. And the trick is if you have to put something into the last name part, you just put a space bar, and then it's like a blank last name, so you just see the first name. But now we've changed the name on our Google account and on our Gmail account. So even though we had this changed from the Google account name here in Gmail, if you go to Edit Info, you can actually see that if you change your Google account name and just leave this, it'll probably change your email name as well. But if you want your email name to be different, then you would adjust that here. Now, how do you do this on the phone? So you can't do this in the Gmail app, unfortunately. You can change your Google account name in the Gmail app. If you just want to change the Gmail name, you've got to access the desktop version of the Gmail website. So when we go to Safari on iPhone, or if you're on Android and you're going to Chrome, you need to be able to go to gmail.com first. So we're going to go to gmail.com. Log in if you have to. Make sure you're on the right account. This is a different account than the one we were on. So I'm going to go on this one here. And it, by the way, you saw that that still said like test name and stuff. It didn't just say Bob. That's because it takes a second to update everywhere to refresh that name. So give it 48 hours to make sure it really refreshes. It may start sending email from the name, but you probably want to give it some time before you freak out that your name's not changed, because it'll take a second to really filter through the system and refresh. You can see that I pulled up the desktop version of Gmail. You won't see that. You're going to see a different version of Gmail. So on Safari in the upper left, on Chrome, it should be the upper right or the lower right. You're going to see 3 dots, but we're going to click on that menu. Chrome, click the 3 dots. Safari, click that little one, and then go down to the 3 dots. And then inside of here, we can request the desktop website, or the reason we saw it for mine is because I turned this setting on down here, which requests the desktop website always for mail.google.com or gmail.com. Now, if I were to click on that to request the mobile site, you would see it refresh, and you're probably looking at this when you go to gmail.com. But once you change to that desktop version, you're going to see that it looks like the actual desktop version of Gmail. Everything's really, really tiny, so you might have to zoom in and out on your phone because it's not made for your phone, but this is the desktop version, which means up here we got the settings icon, pulls out the quick settings. We can go to see all settings, and then we can go to accounts and import, and we're going to see all the same stuff we saw before. This is very tiny, but we can go to edit info. Now that's going to pop open that little, well, I actually just loaded a whole new page, but it's going to pop open the same type of setting here where you can change what you want your name to be and then save those changes. And for me, it just backed right out of Safari for some reason. But that should be how you do it. I'm recording on the computer through iPhone mirroring, so it might change my clicks and stuff and how they react. But this is how you can get to that same spot if you're on your phone right now. You just need to load the desktop version of Gmail. And so that is how you can change your name on Gmail. It's also how you can change your name on your Google account. If this helped you, leave a like on the video, help it get out to more people. Subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys in the next one.